To build this dating assistant app, I hired a product manager, a UI designer, and a lead engineer. They worked for me 24/7. They never slept. They wrote thousands of lines of code. And the crazy part, they only cost me $50 a month. My team isn't human. It is a specific stack of 5 AI tools I use to replace an entire engineering team. In this video, I'm gonna show you the exact workflow I use to connect them together, starting from the idea to the designer and finally the builder. If you want to build your own app in 2025, this is the only stack that you need. Let's dive in. Before I build anything, I made the AI to do the homework for me first because I'm too lazy to do that. Anyway, the first app that I use a lot is ChatGPT, and I don't think I have to introduce it here. One feature that I use very often is deep research function in GPT. What it does is it actually do research for you through internet. So I'm going to ask most of the questions regarding the apps that I'm going to build. For example, who is already building this app? Who's my competitor? What are the pain points that my target audience are facing? After 5 to 10 minutes, I will get a very detailed report and I read it critically because not everything is true from GPT deep research. Hot take, asking ChatGPT to validate your idea is not a good idea because ChatGPT is a little bit over-encouraging. When you pitch your idea to GPT, it will give you some comment, and most of the comments are very encouraging. It is overly encouraging. No matter what your idea is, good or bad, it will give you something like, awesome, it's a very nice idea, go ahead, it's amazing, something like that. But the truth is, this is not that good. Don't ask GPT to validate your idea. Validate your idea on your own. And lately, I have been started using Gemini Pro 3. This is the best model so far, I think. I really like the realistic comments from this chatbot rather than GPT. If the idea that I described to Gemini is actually bad, it would just tell me honestly that it's a bad idea and tell me why and how to fix it. And instead of just saying, oh, this is an awesome idea, so go ahead, something like that. Then lastly, I will ask Gemini or GPT to generate a roadmap for me because as a non-CS student, I have no idea how to build an app. So I have to know the whole picture before I build an app. Just show me something like a 6-week roadmap to build an app, including how to build a front-end, back-end, data storage, something like that. During this process of product building, if I encounter any problem, I'll just ask Gemini or GPT how to solve it. It is also my guidance whenever I meet any difficulties. The second tools that I'm going to bring in is my designer. So I used to rely heavily on a tool called V0 from Vercel, and this is a UI designer. With just one prompt, you can get a very professional UI design with functions and with the code which is ready to go. It makes tools like WordPress or Wix feel outdated because just using one prompt, you can build a professional UI just by conversation. The biggest issue with V0, again, you have to export the code and the design manually, copying components by components because usually the language that you use in your own code editor is different from the V0 one. So you have to copy the code and put it back into your code editor in different languages. It is one of the annoying parts for using V0. So that's why I will switch my designer from V0 to Figma. So recently, Figma released a new feature called Figma Make, which is exactly like V0. You just generate a complete UI using one prompt and you can get a very professional UI design. The best part of Figma is that I think Figma is an all-in-one solution. Let me explain. After you make the UI design from Figma Make, you can export the design from Figma Make to Figma Design. So Figma Design is a canvas place that you can craft your design further and then changing the mode into dev mode so that you can convert all the design into code, export them into your code editor. And the good news is Figma is basically connected to all the code editor in the world. Personally, I do prefer Figma over V0. I love the design Figma gives me more than V0 because at the end of the day, Figma is still a design app. And the next tool will be my builder apps, which is Cursor. I used it a lot. Back then, it was stunning when it first came out. As I used the model of 3.5, I used it day in and day out. Basically, I just keep planting. I didn't stop and I don't know what's happening because I don't know how to code. I just trying to understand what is happening. And finally, I successfully built an app that I could test on a physical device using Expo Go. And Cursor is more like an engineer department to me that not only help me to code, but also decide the whole logic for the application. But there is a big problem with Cursor. When I first used Cursor, I felt like there is no limit on the usage because I never ran out of token when I'm using Cursor. But around 6 months ago, I started to notice that I have used up all my usage way too quick compared to before. My cost of coding kept increasing, and because of that, I decided to change my code assistant from Cursor to a new assistant. And I switched to my new assistant, which is Claude Code, my fourth tool that I'm going to introduce today. Actually, my CS friend recommended Claude Code to me. He said it is much better than Cursor. I tried this, I'm not gonna lie, it's so much better than Cursor. So I think Claude Code actually have two big wins for me. First one is the quota feels very generous. I will never feel running out of limits. Every task will show you exact tokens that is being used. Unlike Cursor, you cannot actually track that. Even if you run out of usage, you just need 5 hours to reset the quota. Unlike Cursor, if you run out of usage, you have to wait until next month to continue to use the service of Cursor, unless you pay more. So the second big win, I can edit multiple files at the same time. So for example, when I'm editing my apps, I have to edit the front-end file and back-end file separately while I'm using Cursor. What Claude Code can do is it can access both files at the same time and edit at the same time. So by using just one prompt, you can actually change multiple files at the same time to achieve what you want. In terms of convenience, I think Claude Code in this aspect is much better. These functions of Claude Code save me a lot of time so that I don't have to go back and forth just to modify just one thing. I can just give a one prompt and Claude Code can help me apply to all the files. So the file tools in my stack is Supabase. Supabase is an all-in-one solution for data storage that is perfect for me to launch the app on a low budget. It handles your SQL database, your authentication, and also your data structures, all connecting easily to your front end and back end. So if you're not a tech person, the panel in Supabase may be a little bit overwhelming for you. I understand that, but don't worry about it. Any logic, any data structures, you can basically just ask for Claude Code and you just paste that on SQL editor in Supabase, and boom, all the data structures can be completed under 1 second. And for settings like API keys or authentication in Supabase, you can just follow the suggestions by ChatGPT. And now with the help of Supabase or other AIs, I can now actually ship a real application without hiring a whole backend team. For years, the CS degree has been the gatekeeper. If you didn't have a technical background, your ideas will most likely stay as an idea. But today, in the age of AI technology, that barrier has practically vanished. So I, as a non-coder, as a non-tech person, if I can do that, I believe everybody should be able to do that. If you have an idea in your mind, stop waiting for the right timing, stop waiting for the right co-founder. You already have a world class of AI agent to assist you. You can use them as your backup team to build your own app idea. So if this blueprint, these 5 AI tools actually give you some inspiration, remember to hit the subscribe button and follow my startup journey. And I want to know, if you could build an app by tomorrow, what problem will you solve? Comment below and share your idea with us. I'm Eric, I will see you in the next video.